Hello friends, in this session of English grammar, we will tell you about parts of speech. No language will make sense without correct grammar. So here I am with the English grammar class. Let's first understand what is part of a speech. A part of speech is a category of words which have similar grammatical properties. There are 8 parts of speech and they are noun, pronoun, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. These 8 parts of speech are discussed in detail in the following slides. First, we would begin with knowing what is a noun. A noun is a word that functions as the name of some specific thing or set of things, such as living creatures, objects, places, actions, qualities, states of existence, or ideas. There are 6 kinds of nouns. Each of them has been explained here with examples. And the 6 nouns are common nouns, singular nouns, singular possessive, proper nouns, plural nouns, and plural possessive. Examples of common nouns are a boy, girl. Examples of singular nouns are boy, girl. Examples of singular possessive are boys, girls. Examples of proper nouns are John, Mary. Examples of plural nouns are boys, girls. And the examples of plural possessive are boys hyphen, girls hyphen. The next is the verbs. A verb is a word that expresses action or otherwise helps to make a statement. Verbs have tenses, present, to indicate that an action is being carried out, past to indicate that an action has been done, future to indicate that an action will be done. They have a linking subject, be, verbs and taste, feel, sound, look, appear, beam, seen, become, seen, grow, remain, stay. Predicate. Every sentence must have a verb. Verbs vary by type and each type is determined by the kinds of words that follow it and the relationship those words have with the verb itself. The verbs can be classified into 2 kinds: action verbs, linking verbs. Action verb expresses mental or physical action. For example, he rode the horse to the victory. And the other one is linking verbs. Linking verbs make a statement by connecting the subject with a word that describes or explains it. For example, he has been sick. Now let's understand what pronouns are. The pronoun is a word used in a place of one or more nouns. It's a substitute for a noun. It may stand for a person, place, thing, or an idea. I, me, he, she, herself, you, it, that, they, each, few, many, who, whoever, whose, someone, everybody, etc. are examples of pronouns. This part of speech has also been divided into 4 types. And they are personal pronouns, indefinite pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. And the examples of personal pronouns are I, me, mine, you, your, yours, she, her, hers, it, its, we, us, our, ours, they, them, their, theirs, myself, yourself. The examples of indefinite pronouns are anybody, each, either, none, someone, one, etc. The examples of demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, those. And the examples of interrogative pronouns are who, whom, what, which, whose. Personal pronouns may be classified by person, number, and case. Indefinite pronouns refer to one or more unspecified persons or things. Demonstrative pronouns are which often distinguish their targets by pointing or some other indication of position. And interrogative pronouns are which ask which person or thing is meant. Now let's move on to adjectives. An adjective is a describing word. An adjective would answer these questions: which, what kind, and how many. For example, which shirt did you lose? Or is that a wool sweater? How much time will you take? Or just give me 5 minutes. It modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. For example, did you lose your address book? Answers these questions. Which? Is that a wool sweater? What kind? Just give me 5 minutes. How many? Knowing about the adverbs is next. The adverb modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It answers questions that ask for how, when, where, to what degrees, or how much. It answers these questions. He ran quickly. How? She left yesterday. When? We went there. Where? It was too hot. To what degree or how much? And the kinds of adverbs. Interrogative adverbs introduce questions. For example, how? How did you break your leg? Or when does your plane leave? How often do you run? Where did you put the mouse trap? Now let's see the prepositions. A preposition introduces a noun or a pronoun or a phrase or clause functioning in the sentence as a noun. The word or word group that the preposition introduces is its object. An example has been explained here. They received a postcard from Bobby, telling about his trip to Canada. The preposition never stands alone. Let's see an example. You can press those leaves under grass. In this sentence, under is the preposition and glass is the objective. Other examples have also been mentioned, like her telegram to Nina and Ralph brought good news. Object can have modifiers. It happened during the last examination. Some common prepositions are written over here which are used extensively in our daily lives, which can be shown on your screen, like aboard, about, above, across, after, against, along, among, around, at, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, into, like, of, on, over, past, since, through, throughout, to, towards, under, underneath, until, up, upon, with, within, without. Now next is conjunction. A conjunction is a word that joins words or group of words. Example: and, either or, neither nor, but. For example, Jay saw a dog on the road and decided to adopt the dog, so he brought the dog home. Here and so are conjunctions which are used to join the sentences and show the relation between them. The last one, interjection. And interjection is an exclamatory word that expresses emotion. For example, oh my goodness, what a cute baby. Wow, look at the sunset. I hope that you are now clear on the various parts of speech used in English grammar. Thank you, listeners. Have a great day.